Kobe Bean Bryant. The Black Mamba is known for being a killer, being super competitive, and in his 20-year career, there have been times when Kobe has absolutely destroyed his opponent, and those times have been crazy. What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. Kobe's faced a lot of people over the years. A lot of people have tried to stop him, get under his skin, and a lot of people have failed. I did this video last year and you want more of this, so here's 5 more times Kobe Bryant has absolutely owned his competition. If you think I missed some, check the other video I made a year ago and let me know in the comments what other moments I should cover. Drop a like for the amount of Mamba faces Kobe has made per game, and I counted 4,208. And if you want another video of Kobe destroying competition, get this video at 10,000 likes and that's coming. Also, can y'all subscribe? I mean, I do ask, but like it's free and it's Kobe! Let's just get into it. Number 1. Kobe dunks on Nash. Now, I think a lot of people have seen this dunk. If you think it's a charge, that's cool. But how did we get to this point? It's game 2 of the 2006 NBA playoffs. You know, the season Kobe scored 81 points and also had Kwame Brown, Smush Parker, and Luke Walton starting. The Lakers are the 7th seed and the Suns are the 2nd. Raja Bell is matched up on Kobe and Bell genuinely hates Kobe. Kobe didn't like the Suns either, later on saying, "We hated those guys. We felt like they were so arrogant. It was always like, we could beat you guys whenever we want." There was already bad blood boiling, and in the first quarter, Sasha Vujacic sort of nudges Steve Nash. Nash gets upset and starts mouthing off. Kobe comes in between and they just start jarring at each other. You could see Kobe getting real mad and Nash himself was frustrated. They get split up and then Kobe did this the next play.
The penalty early. Now when you drive the ball, you shoot free throw.
Oh, what a play by Kobe Bryant.
He was visibly irritated. Kobe kept doing Kobe-like things throughout the game, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Fast forward to the 4th quarter and it's a 7-point game with 3 minutes left. And then Kobe does this.
Bryant, he was that open. Look at the hustle of Lamar Odom. Off to Kobe Bryant!
All the frustration was let out at once at a pivotal moment. Nash's feet were out of the restricted area, so you could definitely make the case for a charge, but Kobe just destroyed Nash. He metaphorically killed him. The Lakers won that game by 6 points. Kobe had 29 points and 10 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field. Kobe even said that Nash was one of the nicest guys he's ever met. So to have that much anger and ferociousness in that dunk meant Nash pissed off Kobe. And I guess the lesson is, don't piss him off. Number 2, Kobe doing work at MSG. So Kobe is doing a documentary with Spike Lee called Doing Work in 2007-2008. Spike Lee had 30 cameras and mics follow Kobe during a Lakers and Spurs game in April of 2008. It's a really good documentary and the Lakers won that game. Kobe had a pedestrian 20 points in 32 minutes in a blowout win. Cool, whatever. Kobe was supposed to voice over the film to give his opinions and insights on that game. And so it was scheduled that Spike Lee and Kobe would voice it over together on February 2nd, 2009, right after the Lakers played the Knicks in MSG. Now, Spike Lee is a die-hard Knicks fan. I mean, you have probably seen him fight with LeVar Ball or heckle other stars. Kobe definitely wouldn't be able to be Kobe for a documentary if he lost. Spike Lee would have all the bragging rights. Kobe specifically said after the game that he didn't want to sit next to Spike Lee and hear him talk trash about how the Knicks had just beat the Lakers. So what did Kobe do in the game? He dropped 61 points. Yeah, 61. He came out and scored 18 in the first quarter. The second quarter was when he just started hitting some ridiculous Kobe shots. Like, what are you supposed to do? He scored 34 in the first half and he just kept doing it in the third. Like, what? He kept going and going and going. He ended the game with 61 points on 31 shots. Look at Spike. This shot had Spike laughing and the whole crowd just started cheering for Kobe. Those 61 points passed Michael Jordan's 55-point record as the most points scored by an opposing player in Madison Square Garden, and surpassed the 25-year-old record of Bernard King's 60 points as the most points in MSG. He even said after a game that he had to make sure that he won the game, which the Lakers did by 9 points. Kobe even starts a documentary off by saying, "You know I had to do it." Number 3. You just came out of high school, kid. You might be familiar with this story if you've seen my channel, but I had to include it in here. During a practice in the 2012 NBA Olympics, a 20-year-old Kyrie Irving challenged a 34-year-old Kobe Bryant to a 1v1 for $50,000 to a charity, telling Kobe that,
"You have the guard, no? You have the guard. You're not gonna lock me up. They're not gonna lock me up. It's over."
Wow, Kyrie. Wow. Kobe might be 34 years old, but he just finished 4th in MVP voting. Kyrie told a guy with 9 first-team all-defensive selections and 4 second-team all-defensive selections that he couldn't guard him. And Kobe said this to Kyrie.
"You think you're talking to a high school kid? You just came out of high school, kid."
Kobe told Kyrie that the Cavs had talked themselves into 50, meaning 50 points from Kobe, and that it was gonna be easy money. Kyrie even told Kobe that he's gonna need a double to guard him. Of course, Kobe wasn't gonna wait till after a season to do this 1v1, he was gonna show Kyrie. And so the first game between the Lakers and Cavs on December 11th of 2012, Kyrie would put a little extra on that night, scoring 28 points and 11 assists, but he never scored on Kobe. Kobe, on the other hand, scored 42 points, including multiple fadeaways over Kyrie. In fact, whenever Kyrie was switched onto him, Kobe made a point to score on him, making Kyrie look, well, obsolete. No! Double teams didn't matter either. So remember Kyrie saying this?
"You're not gonna lock me up."
Well, in this possession, Kyrie clears everyone out for a 1v1 against Kobe. And then Kobe did this.
Does as well. Crowd anticipating a little one-on-one action. Behind the back. Couldn't shake him. Bryant still an all-world defender and he blocked!
Yeah, so Kobe shut down Kyrie after Kyrie had said over and over again that Kobe couldn't guard him. Kyrie went at Kobe. Well, at least he tried, and he got owned. If you want a more detailed version of this story, check the video I made a year ago. Number 4. The Black Mamba rises. The year is 2004. Kobe and his wife Vanessa are going through a lot. Kobe is dealing with the sexual assault charges and is going to court. His wife at one point threw his clothes out on the street. It's March 15th, 2004, and apparently Vanessa is in one of those angry moods. The Lakers are playing the Magic. It's a matchup that excites Kobe. Tracy McGrady versus Kobe. A battle for who's the best player in the league. But this game, he was just out of it. As T-Mac says, he was just a facilitator, he wasn't aggressive, and I was whooping his ass. Kobe only had 1 point and took 4 shots in the first half. That's not Kobe! T-Mac had 21 and the Magic were up by 11 at halftime. At half, Kobe just sat there thinking about what was happening in his life. Everything that could go wrong was going wrong, and now basketball was also going away. So he realized that while he may not be able to control everything else, he can control one thing, and that is how he plays on the basketball court. So he created the Black Mamba, his identity on the basketball court. T-Mac said that the second half was a completely different Kobe. He whooped our butts in the second half. All of that is very true. Kobe just started playing like a killer, dunking with anger, hitting fadeaways, locking T-Mac up. The Lakers were down 10 and Kobe just took over, hitting many off-dribble shots. No matter what defender was on him, he was scoring. He scored 10 points straight and tied the score up in just 3 minutes. T-Mac did hit this, but it was too late, and in overtime, the Lakers ended up winning by 3. Kobe had 37 points in the second half, finished with 38 for the entire game. It was one of those games that there was no stopping Kobe, and he had that look in his eyes that I'm doing whatever I want. The Black Mamba had been created, a killer instinct, and the first victim was Tracy McGrady and the Magic. Number 5. Mamba out. So many people told me I missed this one in my last Kobe Destroyed competition video, so I had to include it in this one. We're talking about Kobe's last game on April 13th, 2016. This whole Lakers season was pretty much disappointing, just a Kobe farewell season. The Lakers have been eliminated from the playoffs, and so this is the last regular season game. Except it's Kobe's last game, so there were celebrities and former players everywhere, including Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq challenged Kobe to go out and get 50 points in his last game on live television. Maybe in 2005 that was good and feasible, but we're talking about a 37-year-old Kobe who had been averaging 16.9 points on 35% from the field. This last game was against the Jazz, and just 15 days before this, the Jazz had beat the Lakers by 48 points. And Kobe only scored 5 points. Yeah, it wasn't looking like the right game. On top of that, the Jazz were fighting for the playoffs. If they win this game and the Rockets lose, the Jazz make the playoffs. If they lose or if the Rockets win, the Jazz don't make it. But keep in mind that the Jazz wouldn't know if the Rockets won or lost for the entire game while playing the Lakers. So they were going to give it their all. Julius Randle thought before the game that Kobe would get 40 shots up, but Kobe got off to a bad start, going 0 of 5 in the first 6 minutes of the game. It was his nerves. He was obviously nervous in the moment, and it's his last game. But with this block, Kobe got going and he made his first shot, and then his next shot, and then his next shot. He started to get into a rhythm, making 5 straight baskets, all just very Kobe-esque. He had 15 in the first quarter and he kept going in the second quarter. By half, he had 22 points on 7 of 20 from the field. He kept doing more of the same in the third quarter, but I'm just gonna go ahead to the fourth quarter, you know, the most important quarter. Kobe's actually been keeping the Lakers in the game, not letting the Jazz pull away, which they could have multiple times. It's a back and forth game, you know, the stuff Kobe loves. The Jazz are up 10 with 2:36 left in the game. Kobe has 47 points, and let the madness begin. Kobe kept making shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. He split the double team and made this pull-up. Fading away 3 over Trey Lyles, and everyone just couldn't believe their eyes. The Jazz had tried to throw so many defenders at Kobe, from Hayward to Ingles to Rodney Hood, and they couldn't do anything. And then Kobe hits this.
Bryant on the move with the jumper. He got it!
A pull-up 2 over the dropping defender. The most Kobe shot you could probably think of, and that put the Lakers up. That gives him 58 points, and with 2 free throws, Kobe gets 60. He had completed Shaq's challenge. No, he had actually surpassed Shaq's challenge. It's not as if the Jazz just gave it to him. Kobe took it from them. Even in his last game, 7 years after his last 60-point game, Kobe destroyed his competition. There are definitely more times than just these 5 that Kobe has absolutely owned his competition, but I like to pick the moments where there was more of a backstory or more emotions tied with the moments of Kobe going off, and it's awesome to relive and learn even more about some of the greatest moments in NBA history. But what do you think? Which moments did I miss? Is Kobe the best shot maker in NBA history? Which players could actually beat Kobe in a 1v1? Drop a like for Kobe, and if we get to 10,000 likes, another one of these is going up. The support keeps staying brazy. If you still here, comment easy money so I know. The Instagram shout of the day goes to Deji, and the all-day notification watch shout goes to Christopher Nicholas. Thanks for the all-day support. Make sure to bell for all-day notifications, and if you're not a sub, hit that subscribe button, join the all-day community for more fire content, all-day support. It's your boy MJ. We out.
Stop in my spaceship. Okay, just stop in my spaceship. No.